We're talking with Chris Walter, the head wrestling coach at UW-Platteville. And Coach, how excited are you to have the 2009 get underway?
I'm really excited with the group of young men we brought in today or this year with recruiting, and the men that are coming back from last year's squad, especially our senior captains, Brad Zellner, Jesse Milks, Corey Zuber, and Andy Casper. And preseason is long enough, so this weekend we're really looking forward to get out on the mat against other competition.
Now, last year you had one of the most unusual years a coach has ever had. That you had hardly any of your lineup ever healthy at the, especially not at the same time. How exciting was it just to get everybody back together again?
It's definitely exciting. You don't want to go into a match missing a guy or two here or there, but I think out of that, some guys got some experience from the year before. That's going to pay dividends for this year. Really with the tournaments that we have on our schedule this year, really looking forward to the teams that we're going to compete against for this coming season.
Headlining your returners, of course, is All-American Jesse Milks, but who are some of the other players or wrestlers that we should be watching this year?
It would be Brad Zellner. He's going to be moving up to 197 for us this year. He's been a 3-year starter. Corey Zuber, who's coming off, did an engineering internship last year, and probably 2 years ago was one of our most improved wrestlers. We're looking forward to having him back in the lineup. And then Andy Casper, who was a starter for us last year at 141. Mm-hmm. And then we also have 2 other starters in Vinny Albert and Dylan Potnack, who we're looking forward to having them back into the lineup this year.
And we touched briefly on Jesse Milks, but how good is Jesse going, and is he a national championship caliber wrestler?
Oh, I definitely believe so. It's just a matter that when we get to the end of the year, that we're hitting our peak. I think he wrestled really tough in the end of the year. He just physically seemed a little bit tired, so that's something we're going to monitor through the season and keep a track of.
Okay. And what are the team's goals for this year?
Team's goals this year to be more consistent. We were very inconsistent last year. Again, some of that's with the fluctuation of guys coming in and out of the lineup. We were really, until the conference tournament, a tough tournament team, but dual meets, we just seemed to be lacking something and didn't get off to very good starts in dual meets. So that's something we want to change this year. I really think with the talent we brought in through recruiting, that is going to change, and looking forward to just a well-rounded year, both being a solid tournament and dual meet team.